And here are some stories in brief. We begin with Plateau State, where governorship candidates in Plateau State have signed the peace commitment towards a peaceful conduct of campaigns leading to the forthcoming general elections, with assurances to avoid acts of violence that could be instigated directly or indirectly, which may lead to destruction of lives and property before, during or after the elections. And similar thing in Taraba State, where 14 candidates out of the 24 under various political parties vying for governorship position there have signed a peace accord to ensure a successful electioneering process in the state. The peace-backed signing is meant to bring together stakeholders and candidates of political parties with a view to letting them know that peace remains the ultimate. In River State, for the first time since the Federal High Court in Port Harcourt, the River State nullified all APC primaries there. Governor Nyesom Wike has come face-to-face with his APC opponents, Toyin Cole and Akuku Peterside, at a single gathering. The three men came together at an event to mark the burial service of the late King of Eleme, King Saul Uluka Ejire in Eleme, River State. And to the politics of defection now, the Cross River State Governor, Professor Ben Ayade, has welcomed back a former Attorney General of Cross River State and Deputy Governorship candidate of the Labour Party in the 2015 general elections, Mrs. Nella Andem Rabana, back to the People's Democratic Party with a pledge on her part to work for the re-election of Governor Ben Ayade. Explaining her reasons for returning to the PDP, Rabana says she has always been an advocate of the interest of her constituents, and having seen the performance of the governor, it was only fitting that she returned and supports his re-election bid. Governor Ayade explains that the next elections will be more about the peace of the state, even as he wondered how some politicians were taking actions that were inimical to the state's social policy.
Digital, 2019 digital. Oh yo yo, oh yo yo, oh yo yo. All right, thank you.
What is politics about? Politics should not be about self. Politics should be about people. Politics should be about development. Politics, there's just so much that politics should be. If you can have some, God bless you. But to not have any and to play pranks with people's destiny, I say no. And you
I'm telling you, it's not about politics of PDP or APC. It is about the peace of Cross River State. Turn by turn, turn by turn. So it is for your own good to know that what SAN said today, that she returned because for her it is an existential battle. It is about a good governor who has done so well.
Elsewhere, the Minister of Information and Culture, who is also the leader of the All Progressives Congress in Kwara State, Mr. Lai Mohammed, has assured that the party is aiming to ensure good governance in the state without fear or favour. Mr. Mohammed told his party supporters that the party is not concerned about religion, ethnicity or gender, but to make the state a better place for citizens. He stated this on the occasion of the Kwara APC Women Leaders Sensitization Program in Ilorin.
Our problem is not ethnicity, it is not religion, it is not that of gender. These elections, especially in Kwara State, will not be determined on the basis of ethnicity, religion, or gender. The main issues here have to do with how our state has been governed in the last 40 years.
Let's take you to Ogun State, where the senator representing Ogun East Senatorial District, Burji Kashamu, has formally directed all his supporters and associates to work with members of the Lado Group, that is the group loyal to his rival for the party's ticket, Honorable Ayade Adebutu, within the Ogun State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the overall interest of the party. The latter group is led by a member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Ayade, who has been locked in a supremacy battle with Senator Kashamo over the control of the state party structure and the Ogun State PDP governorship ticket. In a statement by Senator Kashamo, he said it was better for the contending groups to work and win together in the overall interest of the party. The senator in the statement went further to say, quote, "It is true we are in court, but we are hopeful that the issues will be resolved sooner than later. However, in the overall interest of the party, it is better and wiser for us to work together as members of the same family pending the resolution of the issues in court." End of quote. And presidential campaigns are gathering momentum. Here, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, he has promised to ensure that 40% of his government will be made up of youth, while 30% made up of women if elected. Alhaji Abubakar made this pledge while at the PDP presidential campaign rally in Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital. Elsewhere, state governors under the All Progressives Congress APC were absent at the inaugural meeting of the Presidential Campaign Council held at the State House in Abuja. The meeting was attended by President Muhammadu Buhari and the national leader of the party, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and other members. However, the party's leadership has explained that it was not mandatory for the governors to attend the meeting. Well, let's turn to our correspondent who is covering the APC presidential campaign, Ibrahim Adra. Ibrahim, what do we know at this time on the APC campaign trail?
Well, Millicent, it's only hours before the president is expected in Bauchi, and this venue here, the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium, is the likely venue where the rally will hold. It's a 25,000 capacity stadium, but when you have such rallies, we understand that more people could be squeezed into a tent. Now, the president's visit is coming at a time when some people are assuming that he may not be visiting states, and that is because of the speech he delivered during his inauguration of the Presidential Council, where it appeared he handed over the campaigns to the Director General of the campaign organization, Mr. Rotimi Amechi, as well as his co-chair, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But then if he did eventually come to Bauchi, it will be his fourth visit. Remember, he was here for the Bauchi South by-election. Now, Bauchi is also believed to be a state where the president has a very strong support base. Only yesterday, one of the opposition parties is accusing the APC of not coming out to campaign to Nigerians. So if the president does come here, as well as Gombe, where he's also expected to go on Saturday, then perhaps that would be some sort of response to that accusation. We are here on ground. If he does appear, we shall be covering that event. Millicent, it's back to you.
And thanks, Ibrahim Adra. We'll be getting more updates from you on the train. Well, that's it on Lunchtime Politics at this time. We'd like to thank you for watching. I'm Millicent Walker.